All right, shalom, shalom. Mr. Brother Amawan coming at you with a quick, Lord willing, edifying video. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Mill, strong who rule well. Shalom to the hopeful elect men that scattered abroad, pushing the truth with our sincerity. Shalom to those few aqua, right, that's getting in order inside these last days, right? So I'm coming at you with a quick video, from the elder brother Amawan Gabar, right? Excuse me. He posted, within the community, about a train that says "pay as you go," right? And they got the onto the side it says, pretty much you see the device that they use to get access onto that subway, which is like the brother said, gradualism, right? And I want to pull that word up, and just to go into the video again, pretty much, they speak on it. Right, because we know discerning the times and the prophecies, right? We know that the MO to the TB, right, is that is that small charagma. I'm trying to use my words lightly. Is that small charagma what goes within the flesh, and hey, the brothers at Elders and the Apostles of Great Millstone been preaching that for years, right? And before I go into the word gradualism, I'm gonna just go to that precept. Excuse me. It's the book of Amos 3 and 7. It says, surely the Lord, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, our power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret into his servants, the prophets. Right? And that's what we're doing. And that's what he has done. The book of Habakkuk telling you how, make the vision, write it upon, make it plain upon tables. Make it plain upon tables. And that's what we're doing. We're showing you, the word gradualism, man. All right, so I had it already queued up to what gradualism means. It says a policy of gradual reform rather than sudden change or revolution. All right, so when you go to the word gradual, just the key thing, it says slow, moderate, measured, right? Don't the Lord say measure the time, right? So it's the same. It's the same thing. Like we know this process is going to come within our lifetime because why? We have to measure. We have to graduate. We have to still be on our watch, right, and keep measuring the times, right? Because we know he's finna come down with great wrath. We know this right here is a part of the NWO, right? So the word means gradual. Gradual means to be slow, moderate, measured, right? Unhurried, little by little, right? Step by step. And that's what they're doing. They're getting, 2/3 and the rest of the whole world to gradually go towards this this plan, because, the Lord already told us and not to be conformed to this world, right? Because if you be conformed to this world, that means you're going to be following gradually into the snares of Esau, Edom, man, right? So I just want to go inside a couple of precepts, just showing you, the time of the charagma is here, man, right? But first I want to go grab this one quick precept about being ignorant of Satan's devices, right? Because this right here is nothing but a plan, right? The more you see it, the more you get accustomed to it. Right, that's like rap songs. Soon the song come out, it should be shitty as hell, but they keep playing it and playing it and playing it and playing it to where you get hooked to bobbing your head with it. You know what I'm saying? Tapping your feet or whatever the case. You get used to it, right? And that's what Esau Edom is doing now. And that's why he say, "Hey, never trust thy enemy." Even though he speaks sweetly with his lips, you gotta be aware of him, man. All right, but this right here, the book of 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, right? So we see these, just to go back to the picture, we see this bus subway, right? And we laugh at it because why? We know our salvation is right behind this, right? Once this process is being mandated, right? Because it says you should not be we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, right? Because this right here is a plot, right? A plan, right? I can, matter of fact, it should show me inside here, just to prove the point. Right, you go to the second bulletin, right? It says a plan, method, or trick with a particular aim, right? Now you say, hey, let Satan should get an advantage of us. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We know what's coming down, right? That's why we out here calling out to our people, letting them folks know and breaking these scriptures down, through the terror that we persuade men, We know it's coming down the pipeline, man. Right? So I'm just going to grab, the precepts, and I'm going to close out. Didn't want to make it too long. Just read the book of Habakkuk 2 and 3. Right? I'll start at 2. And the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, answered me and said, write the vision, right? And make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. And we're going to always keep breaking it down, right? You break the Quran down real fast, right? The mark in Revelation 16, goes into the word charagma in the Greek, and that charagma goes into the root word of karax, right? Which is going to be that, well, the charagma is that device, and the charagma is the device. The karax is the root word of charagma, which goes into the palate, pretty much the syringe. That's the device that they're going to be actually using to go within the flesh, right? I have a video that talks about it, if you're doing construction work and they got them palisades, that goes inside the ground, right? It cuts into the earth, right? So that did symbolic to, the syringe, right? It cuts through your flesh, and it says the root word of karax is the word grapho, which is all your data going to be stored onto, man, to write on, And also what make him run that readeth it is what? Shit, the goddamn, the consequence, you know what I'm saying? The consequence from taking that charagma, right, which is in the book Revelation 14, verses 9 and 10, right? But it says, verse 3, Habakkuk 2 and 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie, right? I mean, it's going to be made mandatory, right? They look at these things that people, the blind may look at these things like, oh, that's nice. We don't have to worry about, pretty much paying no more, with cash, They don't really see the whole agenda, right? We see the whole agenda. What's the end results, See, people, they just see it from the time being, it's just mainly just to get us to go away from Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. That's the whole point. Right, but it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And we've seen it come day by day, right? The decreasing of the dollar, right? Hey, one of these days soon come, we're gonna wake up to an empty bank account, man. Right? And Esau gonna want to come in with the being captain, Mr. America, and feel as if he's saving everybody, trying to get everybody comfortable with the CBDC. So and this is why we are with this, and we bring these videos out, to let you know, hey, it's time to repent. It's high time to wake out of sleep. It's high time to wake out of sleep. Esau is definitely setting these traps, these snares up, man. And if your mind is not rooted, it's like I'm in the wrong book. And if your mind not rooted, you damn sure gonna fall into it, man. Right? This is the book of Proverbs 22, verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. Right? We hide ourselves within these scriptures, man. We learn, we study to show ourselves approved, right? We praying, we fasting. We trying to be up under the wings of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? The prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, right? We see the end goal, right? We see these prophecies, right? The time of Jacob's trouble, which is gonna happen like never before up under the whole world. We see World War III, cannibalism, right? We see all these things coming to pass. It takes a smart man to be like, you know what? Let me turn back to my power, man. Let me turn to my power and serve him with all sincerity, because I see these times coming. And hey, we all know through the scriptures, Psalms 91, hey, in the arms of the Almighty, we'll be straight, right? And they say, what scriptures say, he's like a shield to us. But you got to be under Yahweh Shem Yahushua to get that covering, right? But the point, it says, but the simple pass on and are punished, right? Because the simple gonna look at these things that Esau come out with and be like, damn, that shit look nice. Let's go get it. You know what I mean? And they gonna fall inside that trap, right? Because they didn't want to receive the counsel from, the men of the Lord, right? To tell you about what not to take, how to maneuver, right? Because ultimately we hold that light while we're in darkness, right? Because Esau is setting these traps out. If you don't have no light, hey, you're going to step inside some shit that you can't get out of, right? That's like you walk inside the wood. They set them little the traps. When you step onto it, it clamp onto your ankles. You ain't gonna be able to get up out that shit, man. But I'm gonna just close out with 2 more precepts. Matter of fact, I'll close out with this one in the book of Ezekiel, right? Because the point is, we're gradualism. He's Esau Edom is showing you, hey, this prophecy is coming to pass, whether you want to believe it or not. Whether you want to believe it or not, this prophecy is coming to pass, and the men of the Lord, the men of Great Millstone, right, starting for the head apostles, they've been telling you this for a long time, man, right? And now we're seeing it, man. You can't. It's inevitable. You can't even deny it now. Right. So this, the priest I want to grab, Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this comes to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them. Right. Then shall they know that, the men of the Lord, right, the brothers of Great Millstone, starting up with the head apostles, was telling the truth from the beginning, man. We're showing you how things are gradually going into the MO to the TB. We tell you it's high time to wake out of sleep. If you don't want to wake up, you got to die with this place, man. So, Lord willing, the lesson was edifying and to the point. Until next time, give our honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Krakodash. Till the next time, say Shalom.